again, right? He's
But
on towards
we'll
the
see.
raise, which is a very
DRX
common
on
blind
attack
pick,
and
but I'm
Nongshim on
kinda wondering
defense, so
how
yeah,
much
we kind of get
influence
to
is
see what
RB
they got
having
planned
on
with
this
this.
roster at the moment when we've got
I mean, I
Nongshim
guess it's
not
similar
looking as
to the Raze
explosive,
theory.
when we've got them really slowing down. It kind of feels like he's trying to put a little bit of his old DRX spin on this Nongshim roster. That's
It's a
not
great
really
knife.
working out too much at the moment.
That's definitely what we saw in Icebox, but let's see what we have on Bide.
Dude, look at that. He knifed, he hit them, and then he insta-rotates to 4.
And no
I mean,
raise for
Nongshim
DRX
stack
at the
4
moment.
on
Start
site.
attacking at side here with the Waylay as well. So I'm looking to see how Hyunmin is going to pilot this.
Sure, I mean, there's too many here, right?
Trying to
With
sneak
Util.
over through the toxic screen. There it is. You got some flashes ringing out, but Nongshim decent damage through the smokes as well. Persia getting the first shot in. Astray, unfortunately, around the
Very
boxes.
flat.
Whoa! Wait, he
Oh
actually
my
lands the
god,
flank.
he
But
hit
here
that.
comes Nongshim anyway. Triple kill. Flashback the only
Great
one
swing
left.
on this one.
That was way too
Okay,
simply red.
another pistol for Nongshim. It's 2-1 at the moment. Make sure they don't get eco'd. I think DRX are gonna have a rough time on attack.
But I still, you know, want to highlight, it's just the pistol. They did drop it.
I think they
the second
really
round
are,
over
especially
on
without the pistol
Icebox.
now. And this is,
Now, the way
dude,
the DRX get into this as
it
well,
seems to be
I do
some
love
kind of
the
read or
ID.
something.
You
I
get
don't
the
really
dizzy
know.
In combination with the light speed, you get a quick
As
in
soon as they
and a
hit
quick out if you pop that
one
refract
with
as
the
well
knife or
from,
like 2 with
from
the knife,
Waylay as Hyunmin there. So,
all past the
look
stack.
towards
Maybe
those,
they
having a
just
lot
know
of
the
options.
deadlock
You
and
can,
delay.
you know, change the dizzy out for a bird as well from freeing, right? So I look to see a lot of options here for what DRX have.
Different sort of flashes or entry possibilities, but right now, at least, still with the pistol. Especially with DRX on the attack. I don't know. Not feeling this one. Persia has a judge hiding inside of hookah.
Yeah, it does feel like, though, if you want to find this round as DRX, you do have to throw in that guarding light in towards Hookah and potentially just take this fight against Persia, but he's got a judge.
Risky. Hides inside the smoke, too. Look at the sneaky movement, but he jumps
boy.
right back out, and Hyunmin
Gets a
will
little
be able
scary.
to
They pick up a
take the
judge,
gun.
and then,
Classics.
I mean, you
Some
gotta
sets up,
imagine
not
they want to
working
go
out
lamps
too
with it.
much.
As
Like the
kind of
only
want the
position they can go on the map, which makes sense. Unless they want to give it to Waylay, but Waylay, he still has dash.
RB, think about the frag, but ooh.
No way.
Too
Damn,
fast.
no
Look at
way.
that
Got out of there.
movement. Refracted back
No,
into
they're gonna get
safety.
eco'd again.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team
No, they're
just
gonna get
all
eco'd
fanning
again.
Out. Absolute destruction
Oh,
on
no.
towards RB. Meanwhile,
Not
it's
again.
Gabby and Francis left to pick up the pieces. All
Dude,
the
that
way
was
through to
sick
their
though
spawn
from
now, Francis.
Hyunmin. Double dash
Ooh,
in,
shit.
got the
All
judge
way up.
kill, and then got out.
He's going to get another one with this judge, surely not, right?
No, he was way too low.
23,
Nice attempt,
and
Francis,
Danby has
looking to
regen armor.
bring things back in for
They were
Nongshim,
looking
but at
for
the same
this,
time,
but-
a long flank coming out from flashback gets spotted out.
Dude, look at the
What a raid
HPs.
from Danby. And it's just now Mako and Estrella trying to play around the site. Mako swings out, gets the right click, possible win. Has a bulldog as well with 5 rounds in the mag.
No way.
Has he heard it? No,
He
yeah.
just
Francis
sticks
sticks
it.
all the way through. Oh,
He
what
just
a way
sticks
to end
it.
the round. Thankfully, not even
Okay,
the kill
dude,
at the end. Oh,
Francis,
that stings from
Francis
I think
is
that was the only way that Francis
Francis is playing
to be
great.
completely honest with you, that's still around in shambles for.
Dude, Mako
for the
really
side
was
of
confident he
Nongshim.
wasn't gonna hold
You got
that.
Judge and Hookah
I
that
don't know
isn't
if the
able to find
comms came in
any
that he was low
beginnings to
HP
give
or
that
what.
over, and there's a way for DRX to potentially win this. I mean, you look at it, it's a
There's
5
all three.
versus 2
Thank you so much
man.
for the
They
raid,
got him
dude.
with
Thank you for that.
classics.
Hope stream is good.
Time,
Thank you,
like,
thank you.
I'm so
Hello, Raiders.
Just
Hello, hello.
that round probably shouldn't have gone Nongshim's way.
Let me help you pick your job.
Yeah, it is on the floor. That
I appreciate
is
that,
not
thank
the way
you.
that that round should be going for Nongshim. This bonus round now of theirs looks absolutely horrible.
I mean, yeah, they haven't got
Still
anything for the
down
bonus, but
DRX,
dude, they're just gonna be happy that they won that round.
Secure the kill at the end. It is still now quite a lot of economical damage.
Oh,
but
they
Nongshim
just
reads
doubled
the
their guns
situation
up.
And they want to take things into their own hands.
Yeah, they get a good upgrade there for Darby, actually. Good little idea to push towards A with the standard toxic screen that DRX will be throwing out from flashback. But now you're going in towards a bit of this
They
deadlock stall.
push
utility,
short,
right?
they managed to
Right, this back
isolate
image, you gotta
one.
contend with
They
where the
hit
sensors
2
are gonna
shooting the
be.
gun as well, so
RB
they can
will eventually
rotate
get
more
this,
over.
Blade back online in 20 seconds, but he can still get some more stalling, right? The fragment, he loves to stall with this molly instead of using it for a confirmed kill.
Got a full minute to work off of. DRX, you can see them starting to explore their options now. I thought could have been a possible like
Okay,
play
the
if they
problem
sent someone over to
there is
secure
a,
the
I mean,
backside, but
the
instead,
Nongshim
full
comp,
rotation while keeping
as soon as
closer
DRX
towards
create
Hookah,
question
keep the
marks,
pressure onto B while the
like
rest
the
of the
Nongshim
team
comp
goes for that
can't
long
really
expedition.
re-clear anything. They have a knife that gets them some info. Other than that, they're going to be flash checking places. So DRX start doing stuff like this where they create pressure around the map and then pivot over. It's going to work pretty well. Oh, the molly actually killed Wingman.
That removes the wingman.
Not even enough. because it reveals his location. So in for DRX, trying to get a good grip over this round. Decent flank coming out from Ivy as well, though, but he's got to watch out because DRX are quite aware. There's the kill.
Good off angle.
Off towards just the site left, Komodo. And it's the rest of Nongshim. Dambi looking for some explosive movement with the Vandal. Gets topped up. Now off to the site. Estrella trying to play inside of the smokes. Gets shot down.
Gonna
A
get
full
close.
firing squad found on the site. Mako doesn't
No
have
more mollies
molly
to delay.
either, so this all comes down to the duels. Trying to get the spams through, but RB just holds the
Damn,
angle for his
Nongshim
team.
win the
Dambi getting the final
bonus.
kill. Nongshim in the lead.
I think DRX are in trouble, man. Okay, the macro stuff they're doing, at least on this buy round, makes a lot of sense. If they do that, they can get some rounds, right? If they can create a lot of pressure, because Nongshim's comp can't re-clear stuff well.
And when I see that plant going
They're
through,
gonna
I'm
normally
kinda
hit
thinking
weak
to myself,
sites.
okay, this is actually a good defendable situation for DRX. They've got the incendiary that can buy the 8 seconds of time.
This is a rough start, and I don't think they can like force sites.
Some of their numbers, and the defuse does come through for a successful thrifty retake of Nongshim. This is where things turn a little bit upside down, perhaps.
DRX are just playing around so much with the double initiator, but unfortunately Nongshim still, like you mentioned, are able to fight back. We'll continue to keep our eye on Dambi as well.
We'll keep drawing the question marks because again, it should kind of highlight how hard it is for them to re-clear.
Yeah, you just got to remember as well with where these sensors are placed. Hyunmin could potentially light speed.
Why is that counted as a thrifty? I mean, they had one gun. They had one gun and sheriffs. I can't remember what the amount is, but they literally had one gun and 4 sheriffs. It pretty much is.
Give yourselves some good favor on this attacking
It's when it's under a certain amount buy-wise.
Should have been yours.
Well, it's one across each side, but currently not spotting it out yet. You've got those stars.
Dude, no pressure anywhere else. Dude, Nongshim are so fine to full pass and stack that they must be so confident in their retakes.
Yeah, the 0 point should probably be destroyed, but you can just throw it at the bottom now to remove all their abilities. You're in as Hyunmin.
Oh, and that's
honestly,
a fantastic kill off of the back of that flash from freeing with the stinger as well. At this range, might be able to wreak more havoc, but no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think this was a good shout to pop the ult there. It was looking pretty close.
Left, stuck inside a hookah and garden, and Persia just looks to mow them down. They know where the last one is. Francis marking the back. Mako, no escape, and it's
nicely done.
Nongshim
We got some good
back
ults
to
for DRX though.
That's some good fundamentals
And probably see the
Nongshim in this
Viper ult.
round,
I mean, most common Viper ult, Viper smoke wall.
Over at the A site, you move your pieces over, and you don't use any of your utility too early. Good timing on the 0 point to come out from RB, despite losing his life on the site, makes things a little bit more sticky.
So with the timeout, they might think they're gonna do the Viper ult that I said, so they might try and do something fast over towards short if they hear it. They got fish ult and they got waylay ult. Like they could do it. If I'm Francis here, I think I don't want to insta Viper ult. I think I'm waiting 10 seconds.
Everything. DRX though, I mean, caught a quick glimpse of it. I believe they do have waylay out as well as the thrash.
Yeah.
We'll see if they're able to cook them together.
Yeah, you
What's
can
an Asher and KO on this map? It's one of the better KO maps.
Convergent pass over to, let's just take the A side for example.
I mean, dude, I'm down to see what people have got. That's the thing.
Throw it up through towards lamps and everything if you want to do it that way, or you can get your thrash to go through there. There's a lot of different ideas that DRX can cook with this combination of ultimates too. We've already started to see how they've wanted to scale towards this B site with the early Trailblazers, starting to gather some information through Hookah, for example, so even if they want to go over there. Lo and behold, the point is that they've got a lot of tools in their kit going in towards this round, Quack, that, well, they have to use, right? Because they're roundless. They have to use. They have to. They'd be silly not to.
Get one round on the board, DRX. We're waiting for it. But I do think one big obstacle that has been plaguing them
Viper ult
is
again if they want it. Paja gets a kill, has ult.
The deadlock that you mentioned, the sonic sensor.
Dude, I like this from Nongshim. They have late flash from spawn all the way out, and they ping and they swing over towards here. They ping this out, and they realize to do this, you're probably gonna be swinging with 2, so they kind of know that there's 3 over towards B, and they have a chance to hit a site with 2. That's a nice grab net. Give him a bit of time. Nongshim, the whole time we've seen them play so far, they've been so fine to play retake.
Yeah, they're all in spawn at the moment, but you can't go.
Yeah, they didn't get anything out of the 2 ults other than sight. It's not too bad. RB has 1 flash to get him through this. That's it.
Could be post-plant craziness.
It's enough time, I think, 4 straight.
Yeah, Paja's got 3 stars as well.
At least waiting for it to come back online. There it is. So it's a lot of post-plant utility they can work off of.
Don't forget Wingman, Dizzy, Incendiary. Good here for DRX too.
The full belt.
They wall off showers, so you can't see the spike
Have shut it down.
if you break it. The problem is Mako has Molly, right? And as soon as Mako's Molly goes down, they win. Right? No way, they just insta-sneak a defuse. I can't believe it, man. They insta-stole a defuse. They block off showers, they smoke it off, and then only people on shore can see them.
How on earth did that happen?
Let's go, dude.
Let's look at all of these fights going on forward because
noses.
you have so much damaging utility coming out. A Wingman goes there as well. But
yeah, and this guy can't see the spike, and the molly was too late.
This utility, you had Snakebite, you had Incendiary. That should be an unwinnable situation for Nongshim.
It's right on the edge of the Astros.
That's so good, man. Fair play.
God.
And they did it before all of the util came in.
I think we need another timeout. I think DRX have to call a second there. Just everybody needs to reset at the moment, but no. We'll settle down a little bit here. That's actually a pivotal reveal coming
God,
through
dude, some of these rounds are devastating for DRX.
Tracks from potentially scaling up quickly towards this B site. Make them funnel back towards A. We've got a little bit of showers control from Ivy here. A big deterrent if you need to as well with Francis on this Viper's pit. So this is actually kind of the best that Nongshim has been looking in quite a while. Even against Talon, right? They were struggling for ideas on this very map.
Good Molly.
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh, dude, Molly with the stun. Oh my God, because they're forcing through the smoke, so you know that they're going to be running and they won't have time to shoot it. Oh my God, it's a nice setup. Dude, this looks strong.
Not quite the swing, but of course RB.
I mean, DRX are in so much trouble.
6-0.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Nongshim at the moment. Got some legs on this one to try and push us over in towards Lotus, but now in this 6-0 situation.
The maybe we get a replay of it, but the trip behind the smoke over towards short is so good. He got so many of them.
Fire and frag. Again, this deadlock utility is something that they're just.
Damn, look at how well Ivy played this.
If they can snuff that out, well then maybe they're going to start to be able to go forward and hopefully not get rattled by that round.
Forcing into the deadlock, yeah, they need to play a little bit slower.
A second timeout coming through from DRX. If this isn't DRX, and
this is one of the earliest games I've seen the second timeout, but it has to happen.
But it is DRX's. There you go. I was right on the money. They have to call a secondary timeout. They have to settle themselves and really get some good ideas flowing now on this attacking side.
There we go. Good job, Komodo. We got to pay attention to your predictions because you always get a lot of these right. But for now, I mean, still, DRX are having a problem. They're having a tough time because a lot of time it's these executes through the flash as well as the dash from Waylay, but to no true avail.
I still like the fundamental.
Was there any Waylay value?
Right?
Oh, they should have ecoed them with the Waylay, to be honest.
To get Hyunmin out in towards the side.
That was one of the reasons they nearly ecoed them second round.
Dizzy as well. These can all go out in combination to be able to get some quick pops.
This is the thing with Waylay. Waylay is very defense-sided at the moment. It's really strong on defense.
For these fights, they're not playing in open angles really. They're dodging some of that utility, or they're at least having 2 players around the utility to then peek on out. Ivy's been, you know, just about 3 kills, sensational with his utility.
They got some nice ults as well. They got some real nice ults.
It's just looking really good for Nongshim now.
Oh, Nongshim want to go aggro on this one. There might be too many here. Yeah. I like the idea from Nongshim though, really. Like DRX do a timeout, you're trying to catch them off as they're focusing on their own game. Then they eat a flash and then you 2-pass and pop through the smoke. But
is they've just beat Nongshim here. They can get this
I was about to say the good news is they didn't. Damn, that was a nice refract out of there.
So spans the refract, but still able to collect.
I was about to compliment Nongshim and be like, it's okay, they've got 4 ults for next round and they can just reset them. But they felt like they could do it in the 2v3.
I think more importantly, the fact that the refract was online for Hyunmin to get out of that one. If that cocooned him, it's 2 versus 2. It could have
safe call
turned the other way.
Okay, but here goes Ivy. No utility, just looking for the angle. Spots out the slight shoulder, but not quite able to connect into the wall bang. DRX keeping range, keeping distance.
Golf claps for DRX. They get around on the board after that timeout now. kind of still a bit of a abysmal conversion rate there. They did
watching Demon 1 and he's hate watching Waylay.
But the fact that they've used
it's a lot better
within
these
the
days.
7 rounds here to only get 1 round on the board. Maybe this is the pivot
Like
where they are able to figure out what's working. And
the Waylay hate watches probably should have been when people were playing it when it was not a good agent. Now it's a little better.
Right? The saturate works wonders to come
They got quite a heavy buff.
They can't escape this one, and then they do get into the site, right? So it's not a repeatable scenario for DRX in this sort of instance, I don't think. But more importantly, the fact that they're getting around on the board here, you know, it's just the necessary situation right now for them.
It's a good boost of morale. Let's say
yeah.
that, yeah. Because especially you don't want them to go too far off the deep end and then go into the map 3 with a bad mental. So coming up, starting things off with Dizzy, doesn't really spot anyone on the other side until Perseus moves through. Trailblazer as well, though.
Yeah, maybe you do get a little bit of the repeatability here if Nongshim want to take this fight, but more importantly, I see RB with the flash drive over for the showers control. They wanted to try and peek there and dispatch a flashback who's lurking in the wings.
Ooh, here goes the double flash, saturate as well, and it does catch on the RB, but he goes through.
Dude, but look at the minimap. Persia's literally on his own. Damn, if he goes down there, it's a different round. He's done good. Damn, they didn't go for it as well. Shot.
This stalling
they were tempted.
at the moment is superb. DRX have been shut down.
Yeah, and now they get RB here, and RB has ult.
So it does hold enough, deters enough.
So it looks like they're gonna try. I mean, they're taking TP at one point.
That is just gonna stall out DRX.
They're gonna take TP at one point, but it's gonna get to like the 30-second mark, so it might be a little weird. There's also the wall over towards showers. I don't know when this ends, but I feel like it should be soonish. Spike's already going over towards A, so yeah, fake B, TP.
It all depends on this burst, possibly through the smoke as well.
Oh, it hits the duelist. That means that the rotate comes in, 4-person rotate. Yeah, and they're walking up short. Yeah, this was nice from DRX. Maybe in the timeout as well, they were on top of the fact that they were over rotating.
As well as the pit that will extend DRX's life in this round. Persia even getting caught off the back end.
Talk about a little bit of a tight line in a round like this one, but okay, DRX. They're looking to take this one, Quack. That might even be the save call to come through from Nongshim. They cannot contend with a pit.
Hey, 2 in a row, and look at the money now. They buy for the rest of the half.
Really that you could
how many do we reckon they need?
Flash yourselves in there for sure with this composition.
It's a pretty good attack comp.
Scenario, just take it for what it is.
Okay, I actually think they need like 5. They might need everything pretty much.
At the cost
it's a nice attack comp.
Command of your own.
They can pop.
Okay with this
they can take showers. It's just like scan stuff, so they can't really take hookah. They can't clear this.
Retain their lead from.
Meanwhile, early rotation from Nongshim, right? From that A site, a little bit too early.
Okay, yeah, maybe they need 4.
Great patience from Flashback, just not seeing any over-aggression.
We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll say they need 4.
Over at A itself, so he's
the deadlock stuff is normally pretty good on attack, though. People just force the sides.
As well. And that's the DRX that we all know and love, slowly coming back in together. Off of that one little timeout, that one little round win, and you start to see the effects off of it. Boosted morale.
The thing is, though, DRX no longer have any timeouts that they are able to deploy to have a conversation, right? So now it is up to the teams to try and figure
Well, Team Safari is doing good at bind. I'm not sure, man. But bind's really open at the moment.
Okay.
You got deadlock comps, you got vice comps, you got standard comps, you got weird comps. Waylay in. Like it's bind's in an awesome spot at the moment. I think I like the crew comp the best. The Vice Viper. Was it Vice Viper? It's like normal compo with a Vice. Vice Viper, Brim, Raze.
DRX is such a different pace towards talent on this map.
Maybe. But I also really like the deadlock Vice comp. But it also got a little nerfed. But
could make this, you know, a 10-2, a 9-3. They want to get back in towards a comfortable scenario now.
Vice Viper is an underrated duo. Yeah, it's really good.
Everyone's still doing
they use Sky. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And they got misread off of it, but otherwise, you're still seeing
that's a nice comp, honestly.
Coming up from the Nongshim core right now.
That's so hard to play against on attack on this map.
For DRX.
Just back towards their slow stylistic defaults as well. Majority force towards one position of the map. not looking to go together too
Whose crowd stuff do you like the most? GE had some cool stuff. Wait, what?
A spot on towards Darby, but
GE had some cool stuff. I don't think their comp's great. Gen G had a really nice one. FPX had a pretty nice one. Crew had a nice defense. They're like the main teams at the moment.
Of Francis, by the way, back towards the Viper too. Maybe he is looking to be the new common.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Timing on the wall too towards B long.
Yeah.
Good amount of time as we see DRX start to pivot.
I don't even know how. DRX win this one really.
They've got the right numbers.
They're doing good with only one person shooting the wall, so they don't get like full information. Free over towards it. Flash goes out.
Oh! There it goes. The kills coming through from Ivy.
It's not bad though. They got the trades. Yeah, they got the trades.
As he spots out Ivy on the swing.
It is only RB
Smokes are down, so he's got a small window to get over towards site. Or they went into orb official.
Do they find RB, who snuck in towards the sky smoke? Now back towards
Damn, RB just goes to the area that they just cleared. Oh, Wingman. No way.
Estrella doing his due diligence. Time running out, possibly. We'll see the paint shells do anything. Estrella just sticks it all the way through. Damby.
No way, man.
To do everything here. They are to indeed stretch that lead. He dives for it with the flashback. What secure?
Oh,
what a flank!
Nice shots, bro.
No chance in surviving. Knocks him up to 7.
Dude, DRX did so good to get over towards site. The reactive saturate was like really good to make sure that they only lost 2 when they all ate the flash. The wingman was unreal. The fact that he's the thing is though, you saw him with the official, right? He was considering the smoke wall.
They go back for the challenge as well as saturate.
Like he was very aware that the smoke walk might happen.
You had advantage there.
But dude, these shots in the 2v1 is awesome.
Unlucky as that is, DRX come on back after that ult, clearing the corners, hitting the shots. The 1 versus 1 damage.
Oh, it's so snappy.
Done from Darby's paint shells to finish off his prey at the end of that one. And from that time out, Nongshim.
Yeah, and they get ults.
Well played. Well helmed, I think, by RB as well. I mean, just.
When have you seen Crew play the new stuff? They played Corrode in. What's that guy's name? In the Sassy and I can't remember what the guy's name is.
They should be aware of the fact though that generally there's been some Shower's presence. Now confirmed that Darby is stuck in a position. He can get bailed out.
Zinxia. Well. Wait, dude, I don't even know. Now I know his name. I don't even know how to say it. Zinxia.
Might be tricky. You gotta take lamps for sure. Flashback tries to eliminate.
I think it was better when I didn't know his name.
By taking down Damby.
Does he expect a second though? Look at this one. This could be huge for Francis.
Oh, Francis! What a swing back.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to plan, right?
Retains control over this half of the site, but still trying to get that plant through. The snake bite deployed and freeing around his teammates. Look to get a tap in. Hitting out the reactions, getting those sprays, getting those reloads in, and then the peek out from Hyunmin. Play on slight timing, and he repositions as well, man. Taking down Francis. He was always still lurking around. Now the question is, where are the rest of Nongshim?
Big Joe.
On the flank, gets one.
Oh boy. Oh no, they're not going to lose this one too.
In with the grab net as well, off to Lamps. Just Hyunmin to do it all.
That's a great round from Hyunmin. That is a great round.
Finds everything he needs.
Yeah, they might get enough, man.
Just
they might get enough. This could be pretty fun. If they get one more, it should be a pretty good game. So I'm not 100% sure they're going to have a great defense, but in my mind they do.
He has a Viper's Pit that he can potentially even throw on down. You've got that Cosmic Divide that comes out from Persia at the end there as well, but it's just not used. He's not really been in a situation to be able to deploy that for the team. Looking to just hold it for the next half at this point. It kind of feels like at the moment, but a necessary round for
awesome
DRX.
Down to an eco.
They reset the economy of Nongshim.
Oh boy, ults in the eco.
In towards this
yeah,
new round.
That strat. Smoke the right, stun the left.
Darby, how far does he go here to try and find this hunting kill?
This guy's got a little bit of damage. He keeps on pushing. Most people here will back out. He has a classic.
But it does by some time.
That's so unlucky, man. Okay, it does look for it, but it's still a weird one. He's inserted himself in their spawn.
Towards this position on A short now.
All DRX need to know in this situation is that their spawn is dirty and they can start to scale up. They don't see any of the early utility from the deadlock over at B long, so they know that it's a bit more of a gamma stack to come through from Nongshim. They'd be right in assuming so.
And RB's getting
they just had deadlock put a trip down.
From spawn now. A lot of trust in Ivy's utility as the
I
deadlock.
didn't see a push from Danby now. Kind of locked them in. Astra's on the rotate.
Oh, but here comes. Look at that. Dash
Dude,
in
that
for
grab
the
net hits
center,
so
sets
many.
them up perfectly.
It's
Mako
just
in
4
for the
people that are
spring,
turrets.
as well as Wingman on the plant too. So even though RB got the read, unfortunately without the firepower, is not able to put up a hold. Danby gets sniped out. All you've got to worry about now is just the players on the front. Francis, though, sneaky from behind, might be able to find a couple with his sheriff. Off towards Hookah, tapping the spike. DRX trying to triangulate for these final positions. Snipes out onto Francis, and it's just RB left.
Okay.
Clean as it is, DRX, after what seemed
got the
like
4.
a rocky start, they have come back into this
A
game.
5 would be nice, because I'm not super confident in my theory.
4 out of the last 5 rounds, just that one coming to Nongshim after their timeout. Not too off put by the utility in this one, right? The space that Danby finds with the showstopper that nets nothing, so you don't have that to be able to access into the last round.
Francis? Dude, he still has ult? No, he doesn't.
We'll see what this
Oh my god, you're right. When did he have it?
Right? When
Here.
you consider that Thrash is back online.
Got it here, right?
But I'm looking towards what's happening over at A short. It's looking to be a little bit more aggression with a combo of utility if they want to.
You don't have a Viper ult set up?
Creep up of 3.
Nongshim with all these multiple strategies pushing out from all fronts now, and DRX are caught off guard completely. It was flashback with an op as well, and he does not expect them to push out on these other lanes. Might have some sight lines though and tries to scope in for it, but Francis gets the drop on him.
You hear that sensor as well, and you know you got to hit that first shot.
You can ult if you want.
There's going to be no trade. So it's all on to Estrella. See what he can brain in this round. Position noted as well from the Dizzy. The Thrash will come online, but you're just going to get backstabbed here, you'd think.
Oh, Persia, he swapped.
Yeah, he's...
Got it.
Hold on to that.
Wait, he's shooting him out of it? What's going on? What are you guys trying to do? The round's done. It's over. Ivy has gotten the kill, and we will end this.
Yeah, we get the 4-8. I'm still believing a little bit in DRX. It's going to be interesting to see how they play it.
How much more this is going to look like.
So in theory, Nongshim can't take Hookah control.
The defense is on this half, but
they would have to KO, right-click, a flash, or knife above.
Utility timing and rotations and shots to come
but I just feel like
missing from them over in map
you could. I mean, I would be confident. You can just try to hold it.
In this one, they do start to figure things out after their second time out.
This comp doesn't do that too much.
Right? They no longer have.
What's in the Viper ult? I mean, I would like him to have a Viper ult set up for sure.
Don't give it to them. So now they
but I think definitely the round where like they were most likely to use the Viper ult, he was up against the Fischl and a Waylay ult, and he didn't want to get caught off using it.
So, not too bad. We'll see if DRX can continue to play without that coaching intervention. But on the other hand, the thing that does excite me quite a bit for this second half, I mean, this is where you get to see the Nongshim patented deadlock. This is where it's made its claim. I mean, yes, on the defense, you see how strong the utility is, but on the attack as well, they've got some decent lineups.
Do DRX need a pistol? Ah, for sure they need a pistol, yeah.
Danby on his movement.
Yeah, and I think for me in this one, right,
like it's gonna be a nice defense, but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be 4-10 down nice.
His utility has been finding greatness with the grab net too. You also have to remember last time the abilities weren't.
Wait, what is this picture?
Right? So it was the signature of the wall, the barrier mesh. So there's more options now for a couple of continuation combos that can come through from Nongshim on this side of attack. That's quite tantalizing for me, to be honest with you. How RB's kind of going to navigate that one with this team.
Tantalizing, titillating. Let's see how Nongshim starts. Currently all positioned towards this A site.
Yeah, here comes the grab net over towards Showers.
Yeah, the 0 point just going to confirm that Hyunmin's over towards the Showers. Going to dodge over the grab net, but this is looking to be a little bit speedy.
Nice from Nongshim to hit the site with 2. Gecko just gets there. Gecko has 4 util.
And now with control over this area, it's much more
no one's watching this push. Well, there goes the Gecko at 4 util. Dude, Francis has been insane today. Even the map that got wrecked, he was like the only shining light.
Way too low to make anything happen, while freeing is way too far off.
You say that, but there's no shields for any of these Nongshim members. Sharp Shot could do the job, but no dice on towards Persia. He's rolled the 1. And now for freeing. See what you're going to be able to fly in and find.
Maybe he can fly something in, but I don't see how he can.
I think this one's done, chat.
A little bit unfortunate.
I think this one's done.
There we go.
Although They do tend to get ecoed quite a lot. Or at least
still
close.
Surrounded. Right click from the back. B hops over. Francis, knife at his throat.
Yeah, he's just going for the right clicks on the classic, run out of ammunition, and well, there's a reload to even come
Let's
through
get that Viper ult on
there,
Francis
so
Ali.
why not? Just go for a bit of the
So you can
backstab.
hold it for the whole
You
game.
already, you know, managed to remove Team Secret last time, and we know for them for being the funny knifers, so sure. Let's just go with that. Importantly though here, Quack, that's the secondary pistol to come through for Nongshim on this map, so they are really starting to set themselves up for that potential of map 3.
All right.
Will always be
Let's see. Full eco.
Once we do head over onto that, but for now, there's still a chance, possibly, for DRX dodging the lineups for now. They've done their homework.
Audibility as well goes a long way.
Wolves is about to lose to AG. Oh,
Classics,
don't say that.
Also be able to go a long way in this one or not.
I will take a gander to say that Nongshim are being a lot more cautious.
Yeah, and this is where I'll throw it back to highlight as well.
Icebox.
That's kind of what we feel that RB is bringing to the table in this one, right? A little bit more slower pace. In a round such as this, it's fine. You want to scope if you're running in towards a full stack. So you get the idea. But I still think you want to see just the Nongshim aggression and balancing that up with the slow pace and the fast pace.
Francis is feeling out the other side.
Otherwise, still
might call him back.
Scaling up.
Gotta be tempted to call him back.
Flashback saw Francis go for this lurk at A. Oh, he did, but he just gets dispatched off by the ghost.
And that will be rather unfortunate. Meanwhile, getting the read onto the B site as well, but again, firepower not.
It's gonna be a lovely bonus. It's a 5v5.
And there's the 2-0 to come with that pistol and the second one. So let's
DE
see.
looks good. Can they make champs? We were speaking about that a little bit earlier. The problem is they have to be in playoffs, right? A Paper X or a DRX. No, Paper X or a Gen G. I think because the first stage wasn't great for them, I think they can't really do it.
It's just a fun dynamic. Yeah, a little graphical thing that we get to see not happening too often, but
so I think they would have to do it through champ points, and I don't think they have enough.
Once again for Nongshim.
Big round for DRX.
Even though they look good at the
3
moment.
players on this A site, see this utility, see the bodies, confirm what's happening at the moment. Darby doing what he can, Gunmin gone.
And ultimately the sprays into its short
No
as well,
way, they get 0 kills like that.
It's going to be Flashback trying to
well, at
bring
least it's a
things
fast
back,
one.
but it's not going to happen. Nongshim with the executions finding successful hits.
What's third map? Lotus?
Back aside as well. That means you only have to worry
Lotus.
about very top heaven.
RB? I mean, this was a nice pop from them.
Slowly inching forward.
Dambi did really good to double satchel in front of the saturate.
For safety as well, and he's just too darn good. Locks everything up. It's
Wait, it's meant to be good? Yeah, I mean, they dodged the saturate. Dambi beat it.
Completely catching DRX off guard.
Or at least got the kill fast with it.
Shooting in the chaos right there, and just the rest of the team behind him as well. When you get into that post-plant scenario, I'm thinking to myself, where would the sensors maybe be? You've still got the molly. Because
how does relegation work for Ascension teams? If they don't make playoffs, they're done and they're relegated. If they make playoffs but not champs, they have to play through Ascension. Which I think is 8 teams. I'm not entirely sure. If they make it to champs, they stay in VCT.
This map, unless DRX with this full force up here, he's going to be able to get the job done.
The show's not over. That's what DRX wants to say. Currently trying to, needing to get a good read across the map. Spots it out, Flashback. We'll take down the first, but just as that happens, Dambi
gonna grab the orb, as well as that kill, 2 away from the showstopper. You've still got Persia lurking in the wings. So
do or die for Nongshim and Boom. Oh, they really need it.
They feel too hot under the collar at this B site, confirming Gecko presence and Brimstone presence, I believe, as well. Little spot out earlier, so it wouldn't be the worst idea to potentially try and copper rotate here, depending on what Persia can find.
All right, full 50 seconds to work off of. Meanwhile, DRX
what if both teams make it to champs? Then whoever does worse has to play Ascension.
Teleporter onto a site where there are only 2 left.
Oh, early saturate. This is going to stall for a good amount of time here, but the rest of DRX going to rotate over here to help.
Oh well, Nonetheless, it will
21
be good
HP if he
attempt
doesn't
from
get one
Young.
hit.
He
Oh,
does
hold up.
do his deal with
Yeah, I was
slowing
going to say
them
if he doesn't
down.
get one here on the
Then
21
barrier
HP.
match, just quick enough, blocks off Mako's route. Oh, he looks to get a couple of wall bangs in, but ultimately no kill. Needs to go back up to heaven, or at least break the mesh for more mind
What if
games.
both teams go 0-3 at champs, mate? I got no idea. Got no idea on tiebreakers or
Against
tiebreakers.
this opponent. Persia marks the angle like a hawk and gets a couple of bursts in. Doesn't need to confirm the kill, just plays around the time of the spike. RB blocks lamps off, and Mako needs to work against this obstacle. It doesn't happen. Just ult onto Estrella, or it's gonna be map point. He has to back off. It's a save.
Not doable. Just not doable. Another great
Wolves are
play
down
from
10-2.
Nongshim. The pivot around
Oh boy.
towards that side. I was, thinking to myself, this TP, it's looking like a TP play.
What if both teams win champs, mate? Come on.
A little bit too early. It's a good saturate for him for sure, but RB just comes out leading by example with the shots through.
My China pick. I don't even want to look at my China pick'ems.
Senses when he was getting sprayed by Marco on that Bulldog.
My pick'ems everywhere pretty good. China pick'ems.
Just a very sticky situation.
It might be because we don't watch the region, but I feel like I get everyone wrong.
For Nongshim, and my oh my, they got a lot of them. 8 map points here.
So much padding
What
to
if
work off
both
of.
teams don't make playoffs? They're
And
both
even
relegated.
then, the economy for DRX, they've had this double initiator composition to work off of, but haven't quite been able to get a good read for what Nongshim wants to set up for. These combos
FPX? Oh, that's true.
have been destroying
And the
them so
FPX win.
quick, but here goes, light speed into refract, and they get slight information. Just Francis spotted.
I'm surprised there wasn't a secondary flash to go through.
I'm surprised they are playing like this, but here we are.
What's happening around site Alpha at the moment? Darby with the showstopper, Darby with a second. Quack, this might be done.
Okay, get him out of here. Let's go Lotus. It's a one-sided
We'll go
map
for
into a
slight
one-sided map.
transmission while the spike gets planted, but otherwise, great opening from Dambi. The rockets
Dambi's been
into the
good
site.
on attack. He's been like that.
All
He's
the
been the
utility has
reason
been
why
spent on his kit, sure, but
it's
his
been so
teammates are
easy for
right
them.
around the corner. And as well as Francis on this lurk. Doesn't even need it because Dambi is online for an ace. He tries to get it
Did
down,
the slow-mo.
but Hyunmin on the
They tried to add
saturate
the
slows
slow-mo
it all the
in-game
way
for the
through.
clip.
2 kills up front, but you don't expect the one coming from behind. Francis, what
I
are
was
you
good,
thinking?
dude. He wanted to
clicks
knife.
at the very end, and that will be that.
All right.
Just as
Very,
soon
very
as
nice.
Icebox ends, we go over to map 3 with a 13-4 scoreline on Bind.
Oh, the crowd wanted that.